let's hit record for the YouTubers. Hey, everybody. So I have been looking into this game since it was announced in like 2020. And it's finally out. It came out Tuesday. And I have not played this at all yet. So we're just going to check it out. It is $30 on the PlayStation Store, and I believe it's on PC as well. Let's see, settings. Appreciate the sub, by the way, Brandon. All right, let's just start her up. Shall we? Great art already. I love this art style.
Who are you? I don't know, but I'm writing to you anyway. Where are you? How far in the future? Where'd you find my journal? I may never know, but you can know me from what I put down on these pages. I come from a little village in the mountains. No one has left here since before I was born. But our lives changed overnight, just a few days ago when my best friend had a prophetic dream. A vision that the elder said means this season is going to end soon. The world is about to enter a new era. A great change is coming. Everyone was afraid. I was surrounded by questions and I began to feel how little I know. What is this season that is about to end, and why is it ending? What exactly is out there that could turn the world inside out? If there are still voices singing and laughing in the wilderness, I could record them before they're gone. I also thought of my dad, who always wanted to see the outside world but never did. So, I asked if I could leave. The elder had one condition for letting me go: that I take what I collect to the museum vault, a palace of art and memory at the edge of the earth. She says it's the only place safe from the turmoil of a changing season. I hope that's where you're reading this now. I can't stop the change that is coming, but this time on Earth could live on in these pages. What it looks like, sounds like, how it feels to be alive right now. I'm writing to you at the crack of dawn on the morning I leave home. I can smell breakfast cooking in the other room, and I can hear my mom's voice.
Hopefully the volume's all good for you guys. Past seasons, a letter to the future, a village in the mountains. Olden days, unknown. Season of modernity, 500. A season of industrialization. Golden season, a season of cultural exchange. The war, 770. The Great War, which lasted 10 years. Season of question mark, 780. The season I was born into. Okay. Interesting. Whoops. How do I pull that back up? Oh, man. Oh.
3, 2, 1. Hooray! Mr. Lotto's here.
I wanted to read that again. Read the rest of that. You're gonna let me read the rest of it here? Catalog of Strangers. Fearsome Tales of Blase Children. Catalog of Strangers is an introduction to the more frightful aspects of this world. A reasonable amount of fear makes for prudent children. It's gonna bother me now that I can't figure out how to get back to that. Is it in here maybe? Over here? Origami. Okay. Oops. Wandering Tale Festival 817.
My bag and Dad's camera, ready for the great departure.
It's like some sort of currency. It's worth 10 poems. My buddy Kyle would dig that. I'm seriously tempted to start this game over just so I can read everything. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Sorry, you all. Oh, it's gonna start over, isn't it? It's not gonna start there, is it? Dang it. Nightlife in the Plaza, 1801 or 801. Sketch of Dad. Went out on a limb. Be back this evening. XOXO. Really like this music so far. Very subtle, very soft.
The burner's on the table, ready to make a pendant. Mom is cooking sweet bark soup.
Hold on. You know what we'll do? We'll go like this. Sorry, you all. I'm very, We'll do this. I have to read that. It's gonna drive me nuts. Sorry, everybody. We'll try to skip through the cutscene parts. And if we can't, we can't. That's okay. Okay. Now we can do this. Okay. Letter to the future. Who are you? Oh, I can turn the page now. I don't know, but I'm writing to you anyway. Where are you? How far in the future? Where'd you find my journal? I may never know. So these are like the cutscenes. Okay. All right. Just I don't know how little I feel. What is the season? Also, I thought of my dad who always wanted to see the outside world but never did. So yeah, this is literally the opening cutscene. Okay, that's cool. So that's all it was. It was okay. Okay, I feel good now that I didn't miss that much. Okay, let's just go right to where we left off. Sorry about that, y'all. So I didn't miss much after all. All right.
The burner's on the table, ready to make a pendant. Mom is cooking sweet bark soup. She got out some old tapes.
Sweet bark soup.
You're up. What are you doing standing there?
This has already got way better voice acting than Fire Emblem.
Time to get going. It's gonna be a beautiful morning. I'm making progress. I found the burner, camera, recorder, travel bag. Breakfast is in progress. Still gotta make a pendant. We haven't used this in so long. Good thing I saved the instructions. Just as you would use a shield to protect your body, an identity pendant protects your mind. Your thoughts, memories, everything that makes you, you. We don't wear them here in the village anymore. But if you're going into the outside world, I'll feel better when you've got a pendant shielding you. Diseases of the mind, like the dream sickness.
The dream sickness. Where did the dream sickness come from?
We don't know what caused it. We heard people suddenly fell into an eternal sleep. These were years of wild rumors, and half of them turned out to be true. In times of war, a pendant can be used to identify a body. Let's skip that part. Objects have two layers, the physical and the mental. The pendant needs to absorb both. 1. Collect a sentimental object for each sense: sound, smell, feel, sight, taste.
I don't know, looks like it's just like an artistic choice.
2.
It's a little weird
Feel
though.
the sense and speak aloud a memory of the object. 3. Feed the object into the burner. The memory will leave the speaker as it is transferred to the pendant. That means I'll forget the memory after I say it.
What?
It's supposed to be painless, at least. No, you must remember everything. That's your role. Okay, so this old tape should work for our sense of sound. I remember. You and I fell asleep listening to this tape. Your dad came home. We all rested together until it got dark. What an odd feeling. Like an absence, disappearing. The empty space fills itself back in until I forget that I forgot anything at all. I'm glad I'm only losing a few memories. If I lost too many, I wouldn't even know who you are. You should pick the rest of the objects. I'll lose the memories, but you'll have them independent forever. So they should be important to you. They should be parts of your identity you want to be sure to protect. So think about what these items and what the memories would preserve about you. Let's do smell next. Find an object with a strong odor and that holds a piece of you.
Okay. Also, we'll say with it being an indie studio, it is a lot harder to animate mouths moving.
Granite, seaside, darkness. This speaks to how my mom loves me.
Someone smells good. Maybe the ginger drink.
Childhood. Too sweet, too old. I always wanted to experience new
Hey,
things.
what's up?
What did you choose for smell? Let's breathe in deep. This ginger drink has been in our family for generations. And you, as soon as you were old enough to talk, you said, "Let's drink it." It's hundreds of years old. Like you already wanted to experience something different.
It's been pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Well, we all had one horrible sip. But boy, we laughed. What would we do without you? What will we do without you?
This is rough.
Now touch. Pick something with a texture you like.
What should we do? What should we do? I do plan on posting this to the Black Box YouTube channel as well, like I did with the Fire Emblem stream earlier, so can't catch all that. It'll be on the Black Box channel.
My hand in my own hand. This speaks to how my mom loves me.
And for those who don't know, I started a podcast 2 weeks ago with Enragement is in the chat, Brandon. Black Box Signal. We got 2 episodes up. We're about to do episode 3 tomorrow. talking about video games and stuff. These video games, you ever heard of them? These things, they're, well, what I'm playing now. Wild, right? Yeah, hopefully I have all the audio kinks worked out.
Cool, battered brass. I always looked for other worlds.
No, let's not do that. I'm thinking either this animal over here.
Cool, scratchy, palm grains. A friend gave me this a long time ago.
Let's do that.
So what did you end up choosing? Okay, feel the surface. The cool stone. I remember. This was in the months after your father passed. You didn't seem sad, but you just weren't interested in anything. It was hard to know what to do. One day, you and your friend Pate went fishing. You didn't catch anything, of course, but when I was putting away your bucket, we found this creature there. Pate had dropped it in without you noticing. I remember how it made you smile. And I felt, oh, no matter how much things have changed, I will get to see my little girl smile again. I'm fine.
No, I'm making my mom lose memories. It's kind of jacked up.
Sight next. Pick something that looks nice.
Ugh, this is kind of...
An unlit tower. I was loved by people I have no memory of.
Right? I mean, that looks nice. I guess I can select that. And I'm guessing then we'll have to do sound next.
What did you end up choosing? This kind of candle keeps someone alive for the time it takes to burn. Just a few hours when death is nearby. It can be enough for last rites, last words.
I have so many questions about this world already.
This was Grandma's candle. She didn't want to use it. You spent a lot of time with her when you were a baby. I realized she wouldn't live long enough for you to remember her. Or for her to see you grow up and discover what kind of person you'd be. So in a way, you don't know her, and she didn't know you. And yet, she loved you. I don't know where love goes, but it belongs to you anyway. For taste, we can eat breakfast and feed some to the burner.
My mom gonna forget how to make the soup?
The memory I'll lose is the one we're forming right now.
Oh, rough.
I want you to have it forever. Standing here, you're having a last
Sweet bark
taste
soup.
of home. Now you're protected by lost memories. A gem of home around your neck. This is my only condition for letting you go. You must promise me never to take the pendant off. And
What's
never
outside these
tamper with it.
walls? Or outside this place?
Okay? Then I'm okay with you leaving. I think your camera and bag are still in your room. It's time to gather them up.
Oops.
I've lost so much. How could the world ask me to lose you too? Look at us. There we are. There we were. We'll always be right here on this beautiful morning.
So I know I didn't really explain the backstory of this game so much, but well, now I can open the
I
journal.
just
All
performed
right.
a ritual with my mom. The moment has passed, but I'll record it in these pages for you for the future.
Oh, so you're actually filling out the journal yourself. That's rad. That's cool. That's a cool mechanic. So everybody's journal would technically be different depending on what you picked.
I never knew when my mom would share a memory of Dad while cooking, on a walk, with no warning. It knocked the wind out of me. Rituals take this grief and give it a shape and a story. Filling in this journal is a ritual too, but for a loss that hasn't hit us yet. I've brought tools to record the sights and sounds of this season.
Scrapbooking
I'll
simulator.
start by recording the only place I've ever known.
So yeah, essentially what the synopsis of this game is basically the world is ending, the season is ending, and you're responsible with like journaling and recording sound and all that to leave for the next inhabitants.
Public sleep music is a tradition of ours here. When the music ends, the village will begin to wake up.
want to create a better one than that. That was like very short because I'm still testing out. Let's try this again. Triangle to get the audio recorder. Let's get like 15 seconds. Now we can... I already tell the sound design of this game is really good. It sounds, I mean, I am using open back headphones, but it sounds very wide and natural, which is really hard to do.
We have plenty of fresh water here. I wonder if it's more scarce in the outside world.
Oh, I can shrink it too. So I can fit more things, and that's okay. I'm already digging this a lot. This game is gorgeous too. I don't know about what you guys think, but
Last night there was a goodbye party here in the plaza. Everyone was so afraid for me. To understand that fear, to understand where I grew up, you have to know the man standing watch over the plaza, Dr. Fumio.
crouch, focus distance. Change filter. No filter. Zoom. Let's go with that.
Last night, my friends wrote down their hopes for my trip and tied them to the branches of this tree.
Oh, there's a sprint button.
Pate loves fish, even though nobody here has ever seen one.
No one has ever seen a fish. So it looks like you have to
Village that was
satisfy
created as a place to heal.
each
Is that where my
page.
instinct
Then
to
it
try
allows you to
help
move
comes from?
on.
It's so strange to
interesting.
imagine I'll be shaped by places and people I haven't met yet. So strange to imagine that I might feel at home somewhere else.
But I imagine I can get more. Ooh, like I could do this. It's very somber. Like,
This is a healing instrument created by Dr. Fumio. It draws on the pure mountain air. Dr. Fumio and his son founded Cairo back in 776. They live on through our traditions. There are 3 murals celebrating Dr. Fumio's work. Dr. Fumio said the dream sickness was caused by something very powerful. He wasn't able to cure it.
Frame rate's pretty solid so far.
Pate's little daydream of leaving this place, of seeing something weird. This is the cafe where my dad used to read his poems. He wrote one for me. Maybe he wrote it for you too.
Here's take a picture of the cafe. Oh, I can do stamps too? Oh. That's neat. And quotes. Oh, man. I think this is one of the things I gotta take pictures of.
This is Dr. Fumio and his son. The statue isn't as old as it looks. The artist wore it down to give it a feeling of ancientness and the authority that comes with it.
Yep, and then I gotta get the picture. One over here.
Remembering everything must be painful. Dr. Fumio brought peace to so many people here.
It looks like there's another one kind of like that around here.
We learn to grow cures for maladies from the outside world, even though they seem to be long gone. It's just tradition.
Told you, dude, this is like, these indie games do that. It's like they can't do a whole lot, but like, because of that, they have to make up for it in storytelling. So, you know, and you know me, man, as long as you got a great story, I'll trudge through just taking pictures and stuff. If the world's good enough and realized enough. I have an eye for spotting these now. Ever since I like playing games like Outer Wilds and stuff like that, like it's definitely an Umurangi generation, especially.
The elder sought
All
out
you do is
Dr.
take pictures
Fumio
in
to
that
cure
one.
her mother, who was suffering from time
There's no
misperception.
voice acting.
Dr. Fumio was an important person, but we also just have a need to put a human face on events that are beyond our control. He may have felt just as scared and helpless as everyone else.
That is so cool that you can like add your own quotes and stuff. Like, dude, this is neat. Like, such a simple mechanic, yet very cool at the same time. Not to mention, again, I just can't get over the look.
Smells like an old man's toes dipped in cinnamon.
Huh.
I had to drink this gross potion last night. Like my pendant, it's supposed to protect my brain.
So, I wonder if everybody's losing their memories. Also, I'm a big proponent and you don't always need combat in a game. Sometimes just a relaxing, beautiful game will do. Wow, look at that view. Seems like that would make a cool picture. Nope, I can't get far enough from it. Caro, founded in 710.
Caro Village was founded
Caro.
during the modernity. Much later, Dr. Fumio arrived and remade it in his image.
Needs more combat. Why can't I kill things? Ooh, pick flower.
This flower means you're in my thoughts. The morning after the search was called off for Dad, our doorstep was covered in them.
Ooh, frame rate dip in this cutscene, but
Is
oh,
it
these
recording?
cutscenes are supposed to be a
Yes.
little
Okay.
like that.
How
That's right.
to leave home for my daughter. Find a sacred square of earth. Lay down so you have the dirt at your back.
No, I think that's on purpose.
Close your eyes.
Now that I look at
Close
it.
everything.
So the beginning of the game was like that too. The opening cutscene. It's
Do
like at
you
like
see
24
for
or 30
yourself?
frames.
You see for the dead, for the unborn. Do you listen for yourself? You listen for the dead, for the unborn. Your ancestors are in that dirt. All the living and all the dead are holding you up. Now, stand. They're still there, aren't they? It's time to move, to entangle yourself everywhere with everyone. So the next time you lay down in the dirt, you will have so much more to tell them.
I will say one complaint I do have is I don't like games that letterbox. The black bar at the bottom and at the top. I'm like, if you want a letterbox, just make a fucking movie. But other than that, I don't have any complaints so far. Oh, is this where I get my bike? Where do I get to my bicycle?
Pate fixed up 3 bikes instead of 1.
Making a list for tomorrow? On your complaints? Let's take the blue bike. Yeah, the cutscenes being in a different frame rate don't bother me, because Nier did that. Oh, rad. To get your bike going, you have to actually use both feet. Like both triggers. Oh, wow, look at that. That is gorgeous. Whoa. Tell me that's not gorgeous. Looks like a damn picture book. Wow. That's incredible. Oh, there's the title card. Wow. What a strong opening. Very evocative. Very impressive. I mean, I shouldn't say even for an indie studio anymore because indie games have been getting so good. But this is really impressive. Like, this could have been made by a AAA team. Like a big publisher. Easy. Oh, look at that. Look at that water. That water looks, I mean, matches the art style really well. And man, I wish you could hear it how I'm hearing it right now, Brandon. Man. Oh, that's how you break? Okay. Park bicycle. Okay. fabric. Looks like this is an order form.
Traders used to come to the outskirts of the village. The war put an end to this.
I want to know about this war. What exactly happened? You can also do this if you can't read the handwriting. As far as the letter reaches you, the war has become a danger. Range sleeper thrashing. You notice how the soldiers strip people of their clothes first. Smaller degradation, which permits everything that follows. I wish I had loved you more completely when the world allowed it. Love, Odell.
They were right. The letter never made it. The season before this one, the war, seems so horrible.
Dear Cornelius, I thought it over and I will tell you the name you picked for your baby. It is terrible. Please do not go forward with it. I pray that this letter reaches you in time.
That poor baby. Before setting up in Cairo village, Dr. Fumio roamed the land curing people. It must have been hard when he wasn't around anymore, especially for people who couldn't travel to the village.
At least pick it up. I can always add to the scrapbook later. You know? Ooh, can I sit on this bed? Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Sketch? Oh my gosh. Yep, this is definitely a chase game. We talked about it on the cast. This is definitely a chase game. Heck yeah, it is. Look at that. Super cool. And like I said, now you can like go flip through all the pages that we have so far.
I feel nourished in these sights by the unfamiliarity of it all. These means of connection, long in disuse, are certainly telling me something about the world. Will they be used again in the next season?
Man, this is just gorgeous. God, I love indie games so much. You would never get this in like a AAA setting. Like, look at that. And you guys are getting the frame rate dip in the stream, but I'm not. Like, look at that. Trying to record the water. You make the joke that it's a... Oh, I got a bell. That it's a scrapbooking simulator. This is the coolest fucking scrapbooking simulator I've played. Look at that reflection. That is a good those are good reflections. You gotta remember, small indie studio, $30 game. I mean... Ooh, what's this? I think it just says it's flooding. Can I go across the water? Oh, I can't. Can I park the bike and go across the water? Okay. So I have to find a way across. Get a better vantage point here. It's flooded there, but it looks like the road keeps going that way. So I've got to find a way across. Ooh, I wonder if this is it. Hey, there we go. Ooh, let's record the frog.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Change the filter, high contrast, pastel, warm, cool, sepia, black and white. Let's zoom a little bit to get a good picture of this frog. It's along with the froggy sound.
We learned about old technology in school, but not much about animals. What are these strange goat-like creatures? Are they simply goats?
Wait, what?
My first
Goat-like
time
creatures?
petting an animal. I think it went pretty well.
Should take a picture of the goat. Lift your head. Sorry, I'm not the most artistic photographer. BMX. Go a little bit longer here.
I cycled through landscapes, seeing them for the first and last time. I had no idea when I left my home how the season would end, or more importantly, how soon.
Are we fading to black? Hitting the next story beat.
On a cold, damp day, I feel true loneliness for the first time. Nobody could have described with words how big this world is, how it goes and goes. I passed through it, where others passed before me.
All right, cool. Well, we got to the first story beat, so I think that might be a good place to end it. 2 shorter streams tonight. Appreciate everybody hopping out tonight, checking this game out. I know it's a little different than what you guys are used to. I'll be throwing this up on the Black Box YouTube channel as well. And yeah, we'll be doing the podcast tomorrow. Expect more thoughts on this. Maybe Brandon will have some thoughts too, just based on seeing it. Yeah, so far I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, appreciate y'all as usual. Join us tomorrow for the pod, and I will probably be streaming something next week sometime. So until then, stay safe, comrades.